vacation. It is a fun thing to get out of the office. Have a little bit of fun.
Hey, Brenda. Where?
Yeah. So I actually heard that we got somebody that is really good at soccer with us today. Should we go meet him?
All right, let's go.
Let's go talk to him a little bit. We're gonna bring out our guest. You want to meet him?
Sure.
All right. Let's have him come out, please. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. Hello, I'm Younggun from Ulsan. I'm a senior Business Information Department at Ulsan University.
Hello, I'm Jilly, and I'm a marketer in Artistry Skincare Department.
Whoa!
이름?
Brandon.
와.
Younggun, you started Amway through your mother. Is that correct?
To be exact, she didn't recommend the business. She has invited me to join the MA meeting.
So you saw the MA's vision through the meetings. That's why you became ABO?
From high school until I was 21 years old, I was very timid and self-esteem conscious. It was MA that changed me from being lethargic without a proper dream. I didn't think much at first, but as I kept going, I could hear it little by little.
So what did you hear and feel?
I wanted to live like that. I focused on it and now I'm connected to the business.
So what changes has it made?
Listening to successful people's stories through lectures made me challenge myself. Now I'm confident wherever I go.
What did you like about the lectures you heard?
It was about successful people, but they weren't particularly capable. It was so hard to live a lethargic, dreamless life, and thanks to MA, it was the best thing to find hope.
You had some difficulties running both your Amway business and studying. Could you describe what those difficulties were?
Other friends go drinking after school or go to a fun place to hang out. I gave up those time and attended MA lectures or meetings instead.
How did you overcome the temptation?
I endured with the thought that I was preparing something different from my friends.
Did you have any other difficulties?
Most of the people around me are students, and students don't buy their daily necessary on their own. There are also many areas where I met difficulty in carrying out my business due to my parents' opposition. Even though I brought them to MS lecture, and they felt okay after listening to it.
So how do you relieve your stress?
It was not that stressful. I gained a lot of experience by participating in performance or pool party while doing MA business. It's more fun and beneficial to develop myself by participating in MA business positions than just playing with friends.
What do you usually do in your spare time? Do you have any hobbies?
I enjoy playing soccer since a long time ago, so I go to a club every weekend to play soccer and to work out.
Through a soccer game. If you hit any three of them, you win.
Let's go!
Yep.
Oh, hit?
Ooh.
Hit?
Nope.
Whoa!
Yes, really good.
No. Wow!
Yeah. Since you're the only one that hit the small one, we're gonna open it up and see what you get.
Oh yes.
What does that say? One? No, nothing. Sorry.
Oh my god. No.
Okay. 홍삼.
홍삼. 제가 살고 있는 지역은?
울산.
제가 지금 앞두고 있는 거?
지혜 졸업.
공부를 잘했을 때 학교에서 받을 수 있는 거?
지혜 장학금.
제가 좋아하는 선수?
지혜 손흥민.
이름?
Brandon.
와.
Then it is a city just outside of Seoul.
지혜 인천.
영근. 수원.
지혜 분당.
Yes. It was what I was wearing earlier. They're black. Sometimes they're red.
한국어.
여기는 영어 프로그램입니다. You wear them when it's bright outside.
지혜 선글라스.
This is a type of 반찬.
범위가 너무 넓은데.
그러니까요.
Can you give us some more hints?
No.
연근 도토리묵.
Close. The first word.
연무.
No. If I was to sing a song about it.
연근 도라지? 예?
Yeah.
오케이.
자,
세게 할게요.
the hammer of doom. How do you introduce your business to them?
I tell them that they can also change themselves as I had once they hear the ideas of successful people when we go somewhere and ask people if they want to hear the stories of successful people in one field. Everyone takes part in the lecture with interest.
And you're about to graduate. So what's your plan after graduation?
I'm going to run the business harder than I do now. I'd like to get a job if possible. The first thing I want to achieve is to make an annual salary of 100 million won. Through the MA business while building various social experiences when I'm young. After making stable assets, I will keep my job and study economics from my 30s.
What do you tell them and to get them to overcome that and to know about the Amway business?
MA helps people to realize that this happens in my life. I can do this. I have this culture. If you experience MA and start a business, you can get economic freedom.
Now we're going to give you one of the official segments of the show is where you get to have 1 minute, go and look in the camera and tell the world whatever you want to tell them. Are you ready?
I'd like to give another chance to other people through the changes I've experienced in person. You can change it no matter what kind of person with any personality you are in success. If you haven't had much fun in your life, please contact me. You can live a more fun and special life, a better life, and even a life with freedom. I can also help you win your health through parking my feet.
Well done. What is Amway to you?
MA is the beginning of change for me. I think it's MA business that shows how positive a person can change because of a dream.
But usually what we do is we go 1, 2, 3, Ayo, see you later. Do you want to close the show with us? 1, 2, 3, Ayo, see you later.
I think they have a lot of things to look for. There are many friends who say that public corporations and civil servants are good, but the idea of doing only one thing is disappearing. As the corona crisis broke out, I was forced to provide emergency and vulnerable children under the authority of a scholarship student. The volunteer club was activated because of the restrictions on school life due to coronavirus. And as I spent more time at home, I was able to think seriously about how I would live in the future. I want to be a person who remembers that every moment is a miracle. If you think of every moment as a miracle, your stress goes away and your self-esteem goes up. 화이팅!
There were 3 more English expressions to go over. The first is daily necessities.
And students don't buy their daily necessary on their own.
Overcome.
How did you overcome the temptation?
Every moment is a miracle.
I want to be a person who remembers that every moment is a miracle.
I think I'm going to make this one a good one for you guys too, and we'll see you next time.